everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a fun one. We're going to talk about my 2021 wish list, which is my favorite. I love planning what I'm going to buy for the year, and actually a few of these items I'm already trying to get my hands on, so hopefully 2021 will be kind to me. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So this week has been really turbulent for all of us luxury lovers. So we had the French tariffs that were supposed to be put in place, 25% on all French goods that were made in France and brought over to America. Luckily that has been postponed. Hopefully it doesn't go into effect. And then also Louis Vuitton raised some prices on monogram items last Thursday. Thankfully nothing that's on my list got a price increase, so I'm very happy about that. Hopefully you guys were able to get your items before the price increase went into effect. Some items were only, a few percent, and then some items were 11%. So if you want to see exactly what items had price increases, Foxy LV on Instagram posted all of the items and their former price and their new price, so you can check that out as well. So let's go ahead and get into my wish list. So I'm gonna start with the one item this year that I really want the most. It's from the new Louis Vuitton spring collection. It is this green Empreinte pouch with this beautiful chain. I love this. So I think that for this bag, the one thing I like the most is the color. The green Empreinte leather looks really, really good. I'm hoping that if they don't produce this, they at least bring green to the Empreinte line. I would really like a green bag in this shade. It's perfect. It's kind of grassy. I just really, really like the color. I know that a lot of items that walk through the runway don't end up looking post-production exactly the same. I think for this bag, I'd be okay if they changed the strap a little bit. But I really, really like it, and I really hope that I can get my hands on it. I am trying. We will see if I am lucky or not. The next bag that I am interested in for this year is from the same collection, the spring collection. This bag reminds me of the mirrored keep balls that they came out with in 2004-ish, 2005-ish. I remember when these came out, I was already collecting Louis Vuitton. I wasn't really interested in them. I thought they weren't gonna wear very well. I'm still not sure that I love how well they wear. I think these are an item that you buy and you leave in your collection and you take out only a few times. I don't think these are something that you can wear all the time because I don't think that that material is really gonna hold up. And I really just kind of want this to stare at and put in like a glass case. Is that weird? It's probably really weird, but that's what I would like it for. Don't love the strap, so if it does come with the strap post-production, I would change that out for a strap that was mostly metal, kind of like the green Empreinte pouch. I'd probably change it out to that. I'm really not a fan of the new Louis Vuitton straps that say Louis Vuitton and that fabric all over them. I think it's just too loud for my tastes. I know obviously they're selling really well, so other people like them, and that's just my own personal problem, but I just don't think that they match kind of a classy bag with more of an athletic style look to them. So I would prefer chain for all of my bags instead of that fabric strap. And then the last thing out of the spring collection that I'm really, really interested in is going to be the green, what looks like epi leather clutch. This thing, it looks huge on the model. It takes up like her whole torso lengthwise. I really like this. I think it's really understated. It would be perfect to wear to weddings and to like late night dinners, little bar situation. I think it would look really good. I'm interested to see if they will do it in another color, because if I get the green Empreinte pouch, I don't necessarily also want a green epi clutch in the same exact shade. If the greens are different, and I mean like light green to like super dark green different, I wouldn't want both in the same exact color because they're too similar, but I really like the style of this clutch. Not a crazy huge fan of the lock closure, but hopefully they change that in post-production. And then we're gonna switch it up. One thing that I have wanted since it came out a few years ago is the Walk in Dior shoes. I don't know why I haven't bought these. I've never tried them on. I look at them, they look like Converse, which for me personally, Converse are very uncomfortable. I cannot wear them, they're too flat. I like the way they look on other people. My feet don't like them. And I can't spend a ton of money on shoes that I can't walk in. So I've never even tried these shoes, but I love the way they look. I love everyone on Instagram that wears them. They're so cute. I think this might be the year that I finally at least try them on. If they're comfortable, I'll buy them. If they're not, I won't. So I'm really hoping this is the year so that I can just stop wanting these shoes. And then that leads into my next pair of shoes that I want, which are these Chanel sneakers that say "Sh" on one heel and "Nel" on the other heel. I really like these. I saw that they came out in all white last year, at the end of last year, and then they also had like a neon version where the letters were kind of neon. I don't currently like the style pattern or the color pattern of the ones that are out right now with all the velvet and a lot of the color blocking. So I really want these shoes, but I want them in a different color. So I'm really hoping Chanel pulls through, does something I like maybe in the summertime. I've heard these are really comfortable and I really kind of like how they're understated. So I'm hoping that these ones come out in a different colorway this year. If they do, I will try to snag those because I think that last year they were kind of hard to get. And then that leads me into my other Chanel item. I know, weird, right? I like Chanel shoes though, just not a huge fan of their bags and stuff. I went and tried this ring on, the Chanel Coco Crush ring, last fall sometime at the store because I was looking at the Cartier, the nail ring, the Juste un Clou, sorry I can't pronounce it, ring, and the lady said that it wasn't a ring that I could wear all the time because the nail head would kind of get in the way. So then I went that same day and looked at the Coco Crush ring, and it's a lot easier to wear all of the time, but I just couldn't pull the trigger, but I'm still thinking about it. So I don't know, this might be the year. It's on my list. And then let's, of course, go back to Louis Vuitton. I have a few items that every year is on my list, but I just don't buy them because they're not practical and they're not practical, and their price is a little bit outrageous for what they're asking. Case in point, the Petite Mall. I love the Petite Mall. I love watching videos on its construction. I think they're such beautiful bags, and every season they do a different style of them, and I think it's so pretty. But the fact that you can get the flower trunk, which is considerably bigger, you can put it on like a coffee table for just $1,000 more, kind of seems crazy to get the Petite Mall at that price point. Especially considering the new phones. I'm not even sure if it'll hold a new phone. So that's always on my list every year. One day I will probably end up with it. So I'm just gonna put it on my wish list video because it's permanently on my wish list. The other bag that is always on my wish list is the Capuchines bag in the BB size preferably. I really like this bag. When it first came out, I thought, I like the bag, but it's kind of older. Like, it's got an older vibe to it. It's not super fresh and young like a multicolor bag. So every year I'm like, I want this bag, but it doesn't really fit my lifestyle. But I want this bag, so maybe this is the year, especially because I saw it in a turquoise color this year, and I love that color. And speaking of turquoise, I also saw a brand new twist that just came out, also in a turquoise color. And I do like the twist bag because it would match my Louis Vuitton boots. And I really like it in the turquoise. However, I don't really like the logo. If you can see, the logo has like, I don't know, white marks or something on the LV. I haven't seen it in person. It also worries me. I have not seen this in person. Let me stress that even more. It also worries me that it's going to be like the Lady Dior when they came out with the matte and the hardware was scratching. That was about a year and a half ago now, maybe even longer. So that kind of concerns me as well. I don't want to buy something where the hardware is going to scratch. I would much, much, much prefer them to just use gold hardware or silver hardware where I don't have to worry about it scratching. I don't want it color coded. I don't like that. It makes me really concerned. As you can tell, I'm very concerned about things holding up. I don't even use my items that much, but I'm very concerned. I want things to last until I'm dead. And then only a few more items on my list, I promise. I also have the petite sack in the pink epi is on my list. This is very impractical, but it's so cute and it is a lower price point and I just really like it and I think it would be really cute to wear, I don't know, but it's so cute. It's hard to say no to. And then I also have this little coin purse that's also pink epi that I love. I'm really surprised that this is usually available on the website because this item is so cute. I can't believe everyone hasn't bought it up yet. So this is also on my list. Probably going to purchase this the first half of this year. Very last item is the trunk clutch. And I didn't like this when this bag came out a couple years ago. It was in the reverse and I just, it was so bland. I see the petite mall and I know where they're going with the design and I love it. And then I see the trunk clutch and I'm like, I just don't care for it. But then I saw this color. Oh, this color is beautiful. This color is so beautiful. Really, I only want the bag because I like the color, which is a problem, right? So I really love this one. Realistically, probably not gonna get this year, but I'm gonna stare at her. I'm gonna leave her on my wish list and maybe she will come to me at one point in my life. She's gorgeous. Please let me know what you guys are wishing for this year. I know it's really hard to do videos like this with Louis Vuitton because they don't release their collections pictures until the collections are coming out very soon. So I know that a lot of the stuff I'm gonna get this year, I don't even know about yet because I'm gonna know about a month before I buy said item. So hopefully this year is good. If you guys want to see leaks and stuff, I highly recommend checking out Foxy LV on Instagram. She releases a lot of images of things and then you can send them to your CAs and see if they can help you locate those items when they come out. Happy 2021 and I will see you guys in the next one.